Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Mad Tiger here. Up here today with part 3 of the ASMR PlayStation 2 Collection. Um, it's quite dark, I'm sorry. It's nighttime. I thought I'd do this video before I go up and watch some Dark Knight Rises. Only a Dark Knight film that I haven't watched, so get it watched. And yeah, keep the intro nice and short. Got my favorite drink of Rio here. So good. And yeah, let's get into it. First we have Stuntman. A really good game for its time. Really unique game. Basically you play as cars and bikes and things, and you do little stunts and stuff. It's a trial and error based game, but one of the best unique racing games. But it's also like an action rage type game. It's unique, it's really good. Then we have Stuart Little 3 Big Photo Adventure. You know, I actually haven't watched Stuart Little 3, but I remember Stuart Little 1 and 2. Good films from my childhood. I have to watch that again. Such a good film. Then we have Strike Force Bowling. Excuse me. One of the many bowling games on PlayStation 2. Once again, Crave Entertainment. You know, there's probably unique things about this game, special modes and things, but I don't know. I guess you won't end up like me and end up with a bad arm when you go bowling. Then we have Street Hoops, made by Activision. Why Activision decided to make a basketball game is beyond me. How good it is, I have no clue. It feels heavy inside. Oh, that's why the disc isn't in. Yeah, I know the stickers. I'm so sorry. Then we have Street Dance, in no relation to hoops. Just a basic dance game. Again, I think you can use the mat, but I'm not sure. Then we have two very bad games: Stock Car Crash and Stock Car Speedway. I haven't played Stock Car Speedway, but I have played Stock Car Crash, and terrible racing game. Absolutely so bad. As for this one, I have no clue if it's any good, but you know, it looks like a puzzle, a basic budget game. So how good it is, I don't know. Then continuing on with another racing game, we have Superbikes Riding Challenge. I don't really like bike racing games that much. I just think it's the controls always are a bit funky for me, but this might be a good game. I have no clue. Then we have Super Buster Move 1 and 2, one of the worst covers in video game history, but actually surprisingly one of the best puzzle games of the PlayStation 2. It's basically where you have a match and you shoot the bubbles up and match the colors. I really like these type of puzzle games. I'm not great at them, but I do like them. But it's crazy. This one was made by Acclaim and this was Ubisoft. So I don't know if these are actually sequels. I have no clue, but I'm guessing they are part of the same series, just changed developers over time. But who knows? Then we have Summoner 1 and 2. I have no clue as to how good these are, but I think they're RPGs, games, RPG action, adventure games. So they might be pretty good. They look decent enough. On with the next. Yeah. Then we have beach volleyball, summer heat. It's not exactly dead or alive beach volleyball, I will say, but you still get girls in bikinis, so I guess that was the selling point of these games. But it's made by Acclaim, and yeah, could be a good volleyball game. I don't know what classifies as a good volleyball game these days. But then we have Sonny Garcia surfing. One of the few sports that doesn't really get much attention in video games anymore is surfing. But I think these games are fun games for what they are, but it's nothing more than surfing, so you get what you get paid for, basically. Supercar Street Challenge. Design it, build it, race it. I think the whole gimmick behind this game was it had a lot of customization, and you create a supercar, and yeah, I think that's the whole gimmick behind it. How good of a game it is, I have no clue, but once again, Activision giving us another racing game on the PlayStation 2. Two very different games, but we have Super Dragon Ball Z and Super Monkey Ball's Adventure. Two games with Super in the title. Super Dragon Ball Z plays very much like a 2D fighting game, so sort of like a precursor to Fighter Z that was released not too long ago, but it's made by the same people who worked on Street Fighter 2, so you're probably gonna get a game that's well polished in the fighting series. And Monkey Ball 2 is one of my favorite platformer puzzle games. Better on the GameCube, I won't lie, but yeah, these have pretty good party games, but also the single player aspect of the game is pretty unique, but this one's more of an adventure game rather than the puzzle platformer kind of thing. Then we have Stealth Force, The War on Terror. Looks like an average first-person shooter. Check in the Middle East. And yeah, how good it is, I have no clue, but lots of these war games on PlayStation 2. Then we have Star Ocean, Till the End of Time. I actually can't remember where I got this game from, actually. Star Ocean is a really good series of RPGs, or JRPGs should we say. And I have no clue if this one is any good, but yeah, perhaps one day I'll give them a go, but I don't have much time for JRPGs, although I am nearly finished Red Dead Redemption 2, and the multiplayer has come out tonight, so I'll go that tomorrow probably. So then got a Star Wars game here. There probably will be more Star Wars games, don't you worry. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. I actually enjoy this game. I think it's a good game, but it's short. So hopefully, the upcoming Jedi Outcast or Jedi Order game will be, or the Fallen Order, or the Fallen Jedi, whatever it's called, will be a better, longer game. I'm hoping. Then we have the Bouncer, a 3D beat 'em up game by Squaresoft, and it's so. It's not that great. Stick to JRPGs, Square. Then we have Tele Addicts, Multiplayer Family Edition. Of course, Noah Edmonds is on I'm a Celebrity. I don't watch the show. I have no interest in the show, but I know he's in it at least. And this is a trivia TV-based game, so if you want some trivia and you watch telly, here you go. Then we have a steelbook of The Godfather. Surprisingly, I don't have that many steelbooks on PlayStation 2.
Wow.
Steelbooks come easy to find on Xbox 360, but PlayStation 2, I don't really have thing. But yeah, you get a little booklet here with weapons, characters and families, and a little map as well. And also, the limited edition version of the game includes a bonus disc. So, yeah, pretty nice little special edition there. As for the game itself, I have no clue if it's any good. I have played the second one, and I don't think it's that bad of a game. Then we have Swords of Destiny. I have played a bit of this game. It plays similar to Devil May Cry, or something like that. But you create your weapon with the weapons that the swords of your fallen enemies. It's actually not a bad game. I have to go back to this one. I do like it. SWAT Global Strike Team, a SWAT squad-based action combat simulation tactical game. Yeah. How good it is, I don't know, but I have seen the series on PC. Then we have a couple of Superman games here. Superman Returns and Superman Shadow of Apocalypse. I have no clue as to how good these are. I think this isn't that good of a game, and same with this one. Superman didn't get the Batman treatment, that's for sure. Then we have The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The movie's actually really good. The game is a complete pile of shit, to put it bluntly. Terrible game. Then we have the Tekken 5. I like Tekken. I think Tekken is a good fighting series. Got some sort of like 3D mode here. And yeah, I think they're a good fighting series, and I enjoy them. So I don't think I've ever played 5 though. Then we have Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven. Another series that sort of went beyond me. And yeah, I don't I don't have anything against the series, but it's a stealth ninja game, and from what I hear, it's a good series, but it's a hard game for new gamers, so I wouldn't start with it. And then we have here a bunch of different games here, all mixed up as they are now, unfortunately. The Golden Compass, based on the movie. Never watched the movie, never played the game. Smash Court Pro Tennis Tournament 2. A tennis game, what can you say? Namco game there. Sims 2 Castaway. Surprisingly different take on the Sims 2 series, and yeah, I like this game, pretty good. Top Gear Daredevil, and it's a racing game, I think, or some sort of multiplayer challenge game. Looks interesting. And then we have The Scorpion King, another movie game. But I don't think the game looks so bad. The Rock looks really bad. He looks worse than he did in the SmackDown games. Again, here's the next stack. Great Battles of Rome, a medieval strategic tactical game, and yeah, I don't think I've played it, but could be decent, who knows. Then we have The Dukes of Hazzard, Return of General Lee. I've never watched the show or the movies, but it probably would be a show that I'd enjoy if I sat down and watched it. But as for the game, who knows. Hidden gem here, No One Lives Forever, the operative. Basically a James Bond game without being called James Bond, and a really good one at that. Then we have Title Legends 2, a compilation of a bunch of Title arcade and classic games on here, as well as some exclusives. Good bang for your buck, really good. Then we have The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I actually liked the movie, but as for the game, I think I played it and I can't remember it being good in any way. A couple of movie-based games here. Star Wars Super Bombard Racing. Took me so long to find this game, and it's basically a Mario Kart game with Star Wars characters. Terminator 3, The Redemption. I remember having this game on the GameCube as a kid, and yeah, I loved it, but I didn't get very far. And then we have Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Actually, a really good Star Wars game. Lots of bonus modes and co-op modes and fighting. There's a 1 versus 1 fighting mode in this game, and really, really good game. Like the movie, it's often overlooked, I will say, and the Game Boy version is good as well, from what I hear. Couple more Sims games here. We have The Sims 2 and The Sims Busting Out. I love The Sims games on console. I think it's a lot different to the PC ones, especially these ones, but Sims 2, you could actually control your character in a traditional gaming style, and it works really well. Love this game. And Busting Out is just as good. It's got a story mode to it, and 2 players as well. Tekken 4, again, much of the same. How good it is, I don't know, but can't hate on Tekken. Great series, like I said. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. It's an average first-person shooter. With terrible fighting, combat in it. So then we have the Red Star. This is a twin-stick top-down shooter game. Yeah, it's a cross between Streets of Rage and Ikaruga. Ingenious and fresh. Streets of Rage and Ikaruga, really good games. Combine those together, this could be a hidden gem. Have to check this one out. Then we have a game that I'm slowly doing a playthrough of. I say slowly, but can't hate on it. What can you say? It all started there. And then the last 3 of this stack, some TV-based games. We have Sopranos, Road to Respect, never watched the show. Am I interested in watching it. Maybe one day, but the game I hear is it's okay, but it's kind of short. The Simpsons Road Rage, basically Crazy Taxi in the Simpsons universe, basically. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Melee. And this basically plays like an arena battle combat game, so like Power Stone or something. So yeah, but there's quite a few Ninja Turtle games out there for fans of the show. I personally haven't watched it myself. Then we have some Lord of the Rings games here. The 3 movie-based games: Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Third King. Return of the King, sorry. This isn't that good of a game. Pretty bad game. The Two Towers is a good step in the right direction, but Return of the King, often referred to as the best movie game on the PlayStation 2, and I'd have to agree. So, really good hack and slash co-op game. Get a friend to play this with you, and you'll have a blast. Speaking of blast, Spyro, A New Beginning. Spyro's come back. What can we say? So, I predicted it all those years ago. I've been saying before it even was announced, Spyro and Crash Bandicoot need a remaster, and it happened. So, great stuff. But never played this Spyro game. I like Spyro games, but I think it sort of got overused, and then they sort of lost the quality of game and just wanted quantity. But the Italian Job, LA Heist, had this game as a kid. It's an average racing open world game, and it's yeah, not much to say really. Then we have the Hulk. I think this was based on the movie Hulk, and yeah, it's not that bad. Siphon Filter, the Omega Stream, very popular series on the PlayStation 1. A lot of people want this to come back. The Incredibles, Rise of the Underminer, one of my favourite games on the PlayStation 2. Really good 2-player beat-em-up game. And yeah, one is Incredible and one is Frozen, so really a fun game. Get a friend to play it with him, you'll have a great time. Then we have The Fast and the Furious. I don't think it's related to any of the movies, but just the name. So yeah, it actually graphically looks pretty good. Then we have Tetris Worlds. Of course, every system needs Tetris on it one way or another, so can't hate on Tetris. Then we have Title Legends, the first one. Again, compilation disc with some exclusive stuff. And yeah, can't really hate on the old classics, can we? Then we have The Sims 2 Pets. Only problem I have with this game is that it's only single player, so I was a bit disappointed with that. Then we have the Hulk, Ultimate Destruction. Often, again, a really good superhero game. This one comes up in the Hidden Gem videos quite a bit. And then we have The Incredible Hulk, the official video game, one based on the movie. So yeah, 3 Hulk games on the PlayStation 2. Then we have The Incredibles. Actually, not that good of a game. It's average, as average can be. Disney sort of gave up with some of their games, and they really need to put their effort back into their games. So yeah, unfortunately. Then we have The Mummy Returns, one of the worst games I've ever played. I'll do a review on it one day. I'm nearly done. Then we have The Simpsons Skateboarding. As if The Simpsons Wrestling wasn't bad enough, we got The Simpsons Skateboarding, and very much like wrestling, it's a terrible game. And then the last 2, Da Vinci's Code and SX Superstar. I think this is an adventure puzzle game, and this is a dirt bike racing game, so very different games. But there we have part 2. Yeah, I'm happy with doing these videos in a much slower pace. I'm only taking one stack off at a time, and I know it's gonna be quite a lot of parts, but it doesn't seem forced or fast and rushed in any way. I'm taking my time with it, and yeah, and I can also do these at night as well and things. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and of course comment below. Let me know your favorite PlayStation 2 game, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. All social media links in the description below. Take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.